The Corvette C6 is a timeless design that has speed, it has looks, it has performance, it has it all, but doesn't make a good daily driver. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's start off with the interior, man. I'm gonna bring you inside and we'll show you, man, the C6, I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'3", so when I get in and out of this thing, as you can see, I've got to do a little bit of climbing to get out, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal, man. This is a dang Corvette sports car. I don't expect it to be a truck where I've got to use a ladder, so I don't mind it. But if you don't mind climbing in and out of the vehicle a little bit, especially if you're tall, then it's not bad. Let's check out the inside real quick. All right, sorry guys, it is a little dirty, but as you see, the C6, man, it has pretty good leg room. It's 6'3". I've still got plenty of room. You know, it's got enough room, obviously, for another passenger, but of course, in the Corvette, there is no back seat, so quite a bit of limitation there. The interior, you know, it's a little dated. The C6 isn't perfect on the inside. It's got some plastic parts that aren't great, but you can do some nice interior upgrades on these. One of the biggest upgrades, the biggest two interior upgrades I would recommend, it's going to be carbon fiber steering wheel, as you can see right here, and then I would upgrade the head unit as well. This is just a little cheap Jensen head unit that I bought. It's been pretty good though, but I would definitely recommend upgrading the nav unit, the head unit, and then the steering wheel as well. Another thing with these interiors, man, I'm not gonna lie, the Corvette C6, it gets pretty warm. I get in the Georgia heat, so during the summertime, it not only runs a little warm, but the inside of this bad boy gets warm. Now the AC, it works perfectly fine, but there's a lot of heat that comes off the shifter. I mean, you've got the torque tube engine, all that right here, so there's a lot of heat that comes up in that console, and it definitely gets warm. The benefit of that is during the wintertime, you don't even have to hardly run your heat, so. And since we're kind of talking about the inside of the Corvette C6 a little bit, I will say that when it comes to road noise, there is road noise. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 just being ridiculous and 1 being no road noise at all, I'd probably put it right out of 5, right in the middle. So if that's something that doesn't bother you, that's probably going to be okay. But if that's something you hate, then it might not be the best choice for a daily. Even if the C6 Corvette is stock, they make pretty good power. And honestly, as long as you keep your foot off the gas pedal super heavy, they get pretty good gas mileage. You know, around city, you can get maybe around 20 miles a gallon. And if you're easy on the interstate, people have reported up to 30 miles a gallon. So they're not exactly gas guzzlers by any means. But now if you're heavy on the pedal and you like to rip this baby out every now and then, and trust me, I totally get it, you're gonna see the gas mileage definitely go down. And just like any car, man, you've got to have insurance on it. When it comes to the C6 Corvette, insurance comparatively to other cars, and especially other cars I own, like a couple BMWs, it's pretty cheap. I was actually thinking that the insurance on the C6 Corvette was going to be significantly more maybe than my 328 BMW or my M5, but it's not. But overall, the C6 Corvette, they're not crazy expensive. Now, if you're younger, if you're under 25, I've heard the insurance being pretty ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. So it can get a little pricey there, but you know, if you're in your 30s or whatever with a pretty good driving record, it's not super crazy. You know, and I think overall, really the biggest downfall about having a Corvette C6 as a daily is going to be the maintenance costs, because, you know, overall they're reliable cars, but when you drive it every day, you're going to have general wear and tear. And the biggest cost for the Corvette C6 wear and tear, number one, is going to be tires. The tires are not cheap for this car. If you get Michelin Pilot Sports for the front, you're looking at like $375 each. For the back, you're looking at $450 each potentially. That's $2K a set, and you might have to replace that set every year. You know, I hope not, but it's just money, you know. And then you've got brake pads, you've got oil changes, you know, it adds up. Overall, the Corvette C6 is super reliable, but if you buy one of these and you do use it as a daily, try to have a couple bucks set aside, because you're going to need to do some work. You're going to need to buy some tires, and you're going to want to take care of this bad boy. So just be kind of prepared up front for those costs. You know, one of the cool things about the C6 Corvette is that you can honestly, they're pretty affordable right now. If you just get a base model, you get an LS2 especially, you can probably find a good deal on one for like 21K, maybe even 20K if you find the right seller. If you get like a Grand Sport, or if you get something a little bit more spicy like a Z06, of course, you're probably going to pay maybe 32K and up. But otherwise, the C6 Corvette is pretty affordable, I'd say. It's a great car for the money. I'd say one of the best cars on the market for the money. And you know, we're talking about daily drivability. And one thing, if you're gonna be driving this car every day, you're gonna have to have some room. Maybe you go down to Home Depot and you gotta buy some chain link fence because you gotta build something, or you gotta get some 2x4s, or maybe you've gotta go buy, I don't know, a couch or something. But either way, it's got okay trunk space. This is a convertible, so it's got a trunk. It's just big enough for a set of golf clubs. And I think the Chevrolet Corvette, they made it that way. But I would say the trunk is just enough for a bag of golf clubs and maybe a bag of dog food. And the hatchback's going to be pretty similar as well. Is it a ton of trunk hatchback space? No. But can you get some stuff back there? Absolutely. And here's the truth. If you're going to buy a Corvette, I would recommend getting a stick shift. If you don't want to deal with the stick and the clutch and you got to deal with traffic, I get it. Automatic all day long. But if you want a true fun sports car Corvette experience, get the 6-speed. It is so much fun. I'm telling you, another reason why I fell in love with this car was that 6-speed transmission. And also, man, like if you're going to buy this car as a daily and you want to mod it, just do a few mods. I mean, yeah, I can daily this car if I want to. It's 1,000 rear wheel horsepower, but it's a pain in the butt, man. And when you've got something with a ton of mods, you know how it is, man. It's just more maintenance, more things breaking. So if you buy a Corvette C6 and you want to daily it, but you also just want to do a couple mods, you can get away with exhaust and some long tubes and a little air box, you know. But once you start putting some boost on it or some nitrous, you're really taking the daily drivability away from it, because these cars do run warm and you don't want to put a ton of miles on that stuff. If you do want to buy one as a daily and do a couple tasteful mods, you absolutely can do some long tubes, a little tune, little exhaust. It's not going to hurt the reliability of it. Those things are small. And honestly, I think the Corvette, if you've got a Corvette, you've got to have that stuff, you know? One thing that I really do love about the C6 Corvette is the reliability. Now, if you saw my other video, there's a few things that you've got to watch out for when buying a C6 Corvette, and we're not going to talk about them now. You can watch my other video on that. Overall, the C6 Corvette is a very reliable car, unless you get the Z06 with the valve drop issue. I always have to bring that up. Overall, pretty reliable. A couple small things you've got to worry about, but in terms of big major issues, no big major issues overall with the C6 Corvette. So you can, you know, you can be at peace with that. All right, and I think the last thing really to know about a Corvette C6, if you're going to be buying it as a daily, is that these Corvette C6s, they sit super low. Now, you can raise them a little bit, you can lower them a little bit, you can set it at a height that you prefer, but just know that when it comes to speed bumps, if you're pulling out of Wendy's and you've got a super big incline leaving and you've got or a super big incline pulling in, you're going to scrape the front bumper, you know? So if you've got a chin spoiler in this bad boy, you might want to have an extra one in the closet because you might lose this thing. That's another thing to know about the Corvette C6 is sit slow. You got to watch out for stuff on the road. And when you're climbing in and out of this thing, it's going to be a little bit of a pain as well. So here's the thing, man. If you're looking at buying a Corvette C6 as a daily, it's a good option. You know, if you're looking for something that's sporty, that's fun, that has strong performance, and you don't mind compromising a couple small things, I think the Corvette C6 is the perfect daily. If you want something that's going to give you all the luxury, that's going to give you the trunk room, that's going to be a nice, quiet ride to take your grandma to the grocery store, it's probably not going to be the best car for that, you know. But, you know, and your grandma, she might like Corvettes. I don't know. But either way, man, the Corvette, it is a great car. It's just up to you what compromise you want to deal with. If you're going to buy one as a daily, definitely do it. Just have a couple bucks set aside for maintenance and tires and all that stuff inevitably, man. Either way, I appreciate you guys watching. If you're a fan of the Corvette C6, you want to learn more about the Corvette C6, check out my other videos, man. I appreciate you guys. We will see you on the next one.